Bem, boa noite a todos. Vou começando aqui mais uma live de Alan Wake. Tava chovendo muito, então por isso a live caiu, infelizmente. Então vamos continuar aqui e dar progresso à história do jogo. Vamos lá. Obrigado a todo mundo que assiste aí no gravado. Se puder deixar um like. E vocês estão gostando do jogo? Deixa aí nos comentários. Eu quero saber de vocês. Vamos lá. Tem ali umas diquinhas ali. Isso. Para continuar aí nosso jogo. Aqui, cara, tinha que tá colado aqui, né? Isso. Aí tinha que vir pra cá, né? Tinha que pegar aqui. Aqui eu já sei porque hoje de tarde eu tentei jogar isso aqui, eu tinha feito isso. Aí era aqui, né? Aí abre aqui. Mó rolê. Aqui, entra aqui, pra lá não tem nada, que eu já olhei da outra vez.
Alan Wake. Oh, no. Alan Wake. Wake, I'm lost.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
É só vir aqui agora.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Esse aqui eu já li. Só que a live caiu na outra hora que eu fui ver aqui.
Wake. Wake.
Os aqui vão acabar me atrapalhando. Wake nada, rapaz. Ah, é, tem munição aqui, ó. Esqueci de pegar. Os itens bem importantes.
fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Beleza. Parece que agora eu vou ter que voltar lá no túnel desabado, cara.
I had a new beat for the story.
Aqui, ó, vou ter que voltar aqui, ó. Nossa senhora.
My writing was affecting reality.
Tá certo. Esse jogo tá bizarro.
Alan Wake, wake. Wake. Alan Wake, it's mine.
Caraca, meu irmão.
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
isso?
Alan Wake. You're stuck in a loop.
Shit!
Caraca, não dá nem pra ver o cara, meu irmão. Pô. Cara. Ah, sai fora, meu irmão. Vai. Caramba, cara, o negócio não tá fácil não aqui, hein? Cara, o bagulho aqui tá que tá.
Alan Wake. Sorry, is a monster. Wake.
esse aqui não some não, cara.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Shit!
Alan Wake.
Caraca.
I arrived.
Bora, rápido. Bora, rápido, cara. Diz que eles voltem.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Ok.
Alan Wake.
O outro! Carrega isso aí. Caraca, minha munição, cara. Tá, bora. Tem aqui. Não sei. Pô, aí sim. Vi um montão me atacar, cara. Pô, gastei munição pra caramba. Ah tá, isso aqui é o túnel, né? Pra onde eu tenho que ir é o... túnel desabado, né? Túnel desabado, se eu não me engano, é aqui, né? Não. Cara, até esqueci, cara, onde fica o túnel desabado. Ah, já lembrei já. Deixa só eu salvar aqui. Aqui ele. É aqui.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Ritual de invocação. Tá ferro.
The dark presence. Fuck!
Para de xingar e corre, meu filho. Bora, abre isso aí, rapaz. Pra luz, pra luz.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Eita, destruiu tudo.
The tunnel was
Corre, meu irmão. Bora, 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 meu filho. Passei.
the dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. I had found the other side. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Café.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. was out there, waiting for me.
Eita. Tá ferro. Há um mistério nesse cara aqui, hein?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
O autor da primeira palavra, não o autor que encerra com a luz apavorar. É a sombra que projeta aberto o terceiro olho para a noite lançar. É seu momento de narrar, até é o ritual, que será seu condutor. Seus amigos o conhecerão quando você se for.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Ah, achei. Mas não dá nessa posição aqui não. Tá lá dentro. Será que aqui dá? Deu. Senti umas quedas de frame aqui, cara. Senti umas quedinhas de frame bem de leve aqui. Agora não tá mais não, mas...
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Dado. Não tem mais nada aqui. Eu gosto de olhar assim, porque às vezes, sei lá, cara, tem alguma coisa. Ó, aqui, ó. Não tem nada. Ali que é o prédio. Eu tenho que ir.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Cara, não dá pra saber o que é real aqui,
Time
que
loses
não
meaning
é.
here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Isso é verdade, rapaz. Não dá pra saber o que é real aqui, que não é. Acho que tem um telefone tocando, cara.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? Did you make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratchable.
Wait, hello?
Agora só deixa tudo mais confuso, cara. É aqui, ó.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Bonitão. Eu senti umas quedinhas de frame lá, cara. E olha que eu tô jogando no modo desempenho, cara. Isso não era pra ter acontecido. Procure Alice.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice é a esposa dele. Esse aqui é o apartamento onde ele morava com ela.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Ponto do foto obscura. Vídeos, artes, docs. As telas. Olha o cartão de memória.
Alice's memory card.
Parte 1.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looked me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
A mina de novo. Ah, chegou lá na parte que estava interrogando ele.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, There's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Caso de ponto de interesse acompanham objetos e informações de Saga adquiriu para monitorar o progresso de Saga. Tá, deixa eu fazer a pergunta. Já ouviu falar na seita da árvore?
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch.
Só
In the habit of
esquisito,
wearing deer
continua
masks,
tradição.
performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
A cult.
Seita.
Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Tá. Eles estão trabalhando com Screech.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Tá. Vamos lá. Essa parte é chata, meu irmão. Essa parte é chata.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Cara, como essa parte é chata, cara.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Makes sense.
Eu já estava de olho na seita. 2 coelhos com uma cajadada.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Muito chato isso aqui, cara.
Right.
Então tudo que você escreve no lugar obscuro vira realidade, não pode ser tão simples assim. O significado é que o efeito não é imediato, ainda dá tempo de consertar.
Keep trying.
Um interruptor mágico, por onde é que eu começo? Como isso? Temos só 2 dias para perder. Segundo Wake, por vezes a presença obscura consegue assumir a aparência dele. Como? Por quê?
Think.
Quando a presença obscura aparece, Wake, ela usa o nome Sweet, meio conveniente. Isso de gênero maligno, vou ficar de olho. Ai, cara, que troço chato. Não.
Doesn't make sense.
Bom, óbvio que não posso deixar isso acontecer. Ai, obrigado, Lesquito Games. Tamo junto, irmão. Se puder se inscrever, tamo junto. Mal que eu habitava outro mundo, tempo louco. Tá jogando, amigo, esse jogo também? Espero que sim. A página descreve a justa posição como relacionado ao lugar obscuro onde o Wake estava. Amanhã vai ter vídeo, hein, de Resident Evil Revelations. Se puder deixar um like, tamo junto. Áreas iluminadas são protegidas contra a presença obscura e os possuídos.
Nah.
Tá jogando também Alan Wake? A única coisa chata é isso aqui, ó. Fazendo esse troço chato aqui. Ai, meu Deus. Tá. Onde isso é, cara? Ah, aqui, ó. O poema falava sobre uma lenda local, uma bruxa que perdeu o coração, sobre o terror. Pra depois isso aqui, ó. Ok. É até melhor pra depois. Ainda tem troço aqui ainda. Cara, muito chato isso aqui, cara. Aqui? Não. Aqui. Aí. Por que trabalhar para Strange? O que você ganha com isso? Acabou, né? Pelo amor de Deus. Acabou. Tem dois objetivos. Interrogue o Wake e procure mais sobre o clique. Tá, bora lá. Você esconde páginas.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Tá, vamos lá. Dentro do trailer, na prefeitura de Wittery, Saga tinha visão o lendário segue Wake pela primeira vez nas mãos da seita da árvore. Sua mente foi ingerida por aquilo que a história de terror estava fazendo a respeito dela, sua vida, seu passado. Ela não aceitou. Ela saiu do trilho e precisava de ar, mas não estava sozinha. Um membro da seita a encarava por trás de uma máscara de servo. Ela sacou sua arma, gritou, correu atrás dele. Ok. Ai, meu Deus. Mais prova. Aqui. Aê.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Não tem mais nada. Beleza. A missão. A dirige até o Wake.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
A partir de agora você pode alternar entre as histórias de Alan e Saga pelo balde na sala de descanso do faxineiro. Fique à vontade para jogar na ordem que quiser. Ah, que legal, cara. Então vai ser tipo igual no GTA. Eu posso alternar entre os dois personagens, cara. Isso é muito, muito, muito legal, cara. Muito, muito legal. Gostei. Mais um ponto aí bom a ser ressaltado pelo jogo. Bem, cara, eu vou fazer um pouquinho de cada um. Entendeu? Ela sempre acaricia.
You're a handsome dear.
Deixa eu ver quanto tempo de live que eu já tô aqui. Mas já tem 1 hora aqui de live. Eu vou fazer só mais um pouquinho. Tá?
Hi, welcome. favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join the moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry. We called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV?
I can't get through this.
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Well, why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner.
Pets should be
I'm
allowed
not
to
unplugging it.
fix it.
You're fixing
For
it.
those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis
Nossa, que
Family
burrão.
Roast Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here
Olha aqui
in Bright
livro
Falls.
daqui.
By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town. And I'm sure you're all asking the same question. Did they bring... Best is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for Sunday.
Tem um livro aqui, ó. A Tami não queria que eu viesse. Eu percebi, não que a viagem estava ajudando. Pensei que ia sair da cidade me inspiraria, mas Mint Falls é só um monte de árvores e fachadas vazias. Preciso entrar em algo. Estou cansada de escrever peças de um ato só sobre o mundo uma merda. Eu pensava que críticas sociais contundentes faziam eu me sentir um artista de verdade, mas sei lá, não sou eu. Quero escrever algo esquisito, algo realmente ousado, algo autêntico. Mas o que? Essa cidade que se foda. Não quero nem falar que aconteceu ontem à noite. Mas é só estranho, sentando aqui no quarto de um hotel, algumas coisas começaram a se encaixar. Uma ideia de uma nova peça, uma seita especial, incendiando a galáxia em uma busca equivocada por algo a ser revelado. Um homem solitário, uma artista, vagando pelas estrelas até que seu destino o coloque realmente no caminho da seita. Elenco 100% negro, uma música, uma ópera de rock, isso. Não fez sentido nenhum. Tem um negócio aqui no chão. Tem um negócio aqui. Cara, dá vontade de ficar bisbilhotando esse troço tudo aqui, cara.
I can't force it open.
Essa porta tá trancada. Dá pra sair por aqui? Dá. Aqui, deixa eu ver, foi da onde eu vim, né? Aqui é a porta onde tá o Alan Wake. Aqui, né?
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cara, parece que é só isso mesmo. Aqui, ó, na lixeira, ó. Aí dá pra eu...
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs.
É aqui, ó.
Scratch is after you, and so is the cult. We don't know who.
Eu vou salvar, cara. Vou salvar, vou terminar essa live por aqui. Já tá com 1h16. Eu vou nessa. Obrigado aí todo mundo que assistiu. Obrigado aí ao Lesquito Gamer, participou aí da live aí só um pouquinho. Tamo junto, um abraço, boa noite para todo mundo. Bom começo de semana e fui.